Welcome to Shihan's Dojo. I'm Shihan Marty Husband, and I'm here today not to teach about martial arts, but I want to talk to you about something that's very serious. Depression. There are a lot of people out there right now who have depression, and I believe it needs to be talked about a little bit. Many of you out there might say, what do you know about depression? Well, I'll tell you. I've had depression most of my life, mostly in the forms of anxiety and stress and many other things. When I was younger, I had to see a psychologist when I was in junior high. They really thought I could control it by keeping myself active and try to get myself involved with people. Well, people were the problem. Anytime somebody'd find fault, I would take it to heart. So in continuing my martial arts, it basically became my pacifier to stress. And I thought when I felt bad, it's just a great time to work out. Even when I could hold my own, I still let people walk all over me. As the years went by, jobs happen, and people can be people. They start doing things and telling you you're not good at something, and maybe you are, maybe you're not. It doesn't matter. It starts eating away at you. And after a while, you don't know what to do. And that was a situation that happened to me. I can remember building it up for 4 years, and then one day I snapped. I had a gun in my hand. I was going to shoot myself. Something happened. I heard one of my family members come down the stairs. I had to think for a second, what am I doing? I should have searched for help then, but I didn't. I let that stuff fester and get even worse, to the point where my memory was actually lapsing on simple little things. My biggest problem was I still didn't understand the signs of what I was seeing. It took me almost another year before I ever got help. It only got worse. I went and saw my doctor about it, and she saw right away that I was depressed, and she called it serious clinical depression. She was real worried I was going to harm myself or other things. One of the biggest symptomatic problems I had was a very low vitamin D. That wasn't the only thing. I had a chemical imbalance which didn't help. But once my doctor got me on the medicine, it took a few months to kick in. I began to feel better about myself and gain the confidence that I needed. It didn't help me in my job. They didn't understand depression, so they basically said, you're not going to get better and get out of here. The stigma that I felt in my heart often made me worry about what people would think once they found out I had depression. Would they think I'm crazy? Would they think a lot of different things? Well, you're not. There's many factors that go on in your life. You have to consider that you may not understand what's going on in your life. Maybe you feel like your world is gone and there's nothing you can do, or you're not good for anything. But people out there seem to think, hey, I can control it, I can do this. That's not always true. If you're out there contemplating to hurt yourself or lock yourself in a room or even commit suicide, there are people out there who can help you and get you on the right path to where you need to go to help yourself. I will leave some links down at the bottom for places that might be able to help you. Or if you need help with suicide, we'll leave the suicide prevention hotline number down there in the description. Call your physician. Maybe they can recommend a psychologist. Whatever you need, but find a way. You don't have to live with depression. You can fight it. It's a battle. It's not an easy battle, but it's one that can be won. That's just like in the martial arts. You can't always see what the opponent's going to throw at you, but you do your best to fight back, and the only way you can do it is with help sometimes. Try to find yourself a good support, family, support groups, whatever it takes for you to feel important and be a part of. Don't go alone on this, because it's not easy to fight some depressions by yourself. You are valuable. You're important to every one of us out there. Your knowledge, your life, and the love you give to your family and friends. If you don't have family and friends, seek out help. Find somebody who can help you. So when you're thinking about depression, you have to ask yourself, do you know somebody who could be depressed? Can you see the warning signs? Were they lethargic? They don't care to do the things they used to do? Maybe they just feel worthless or don't feel like they belong anywhere in the world. It's not something that they can always get out on their own. Sometimes they need help. You might be the one to stop them from committing suicide. Or if you know somebody who's having problems, try to get them help. But remember, you are important. Nobody else is like you or ever will be. Find those things that help you feel happy after you've seen your doctor. Concentrate and focus on making yourself feel better. It's not an easy thing, I can promise you that. Hence, that was one of the reasons I brought up Shihan's Dojo. It was to help me focus on sharing what I knew out there, and giving me a purpose. I felt I have something worth giving to you out there. So I hope this has been some help out there. I didn't go too much into a lot of things, but depression is very important this time of year. So take it seriously, because life is so much better once you can get that depression under control. I hope all of you out there have a Merry Christmas and great holiday season, whatever you celebrate out there. And we'll see you again in February on Shihan's Dojo.